Today we're looking at ObsidianPB, an unranked Ana/Kiriko. They requested this review directly on my Google form, where they wrote, I am brand new to PC, having switched over from console last week, where I floated around Gold 1 to Plat 5. I am currently still unranked and going 1 to 6 now, and every game has been Diamond 3 to Diamond 5, probably because the matchmaker doesn't know where to put me. I think it's been confirmed that if you're unranked, your quick play MMR determines where you initially get placed. So that must have been you've been doing decently in your quick play games. But anyway, I've had close games like this one that go to overtime, so I can definitely hold my own somewhat. My positioning and aim is still poor. Game sense wise, there were moments where I could have definitely turned fights around and just couldn't see the right play until after I died, like Suzuing my visoring soldier at the end of round 2. What are these moment-to-moment decisions I could have made to help my team win, and how can I be better for myself and for my team? Other notes, the tank was great in making fantastic shot calls, but some like rotate and drop to punish the Rhine I just couldn't follow up on or ended up going the wrong way and dying. This is my first time ever being in BC. Also, there were 2 embarrassing moments when Alucio harassed me and I just couldn't land a shot to kill him, which was totally on me and I can't blame anyone else, even if my tank was saying to help Ana in BC. Yeah, don't worry so much about the aim for now, that takes time, you know. If you lost 1v1s to Lucio, it's unfortunate. If you could get away though, that's what I would think about doing, but I guess we'll see that as it comes up. First thing we always want to do is take a look at our team comp. So we got Roadhog. Oh, he's got Meat Rocket. That's a To Catch a Predator reference. One of the Predators on that show had that absurd screen name. If you follow me on Reddit, you'll see I'm kind of active in that community. But anyway, getting off track. You got Roadhog, Soldier Ash, Lifeweaver Ana. Okay, yeah, Lifeweaver should play back with the DPS. I'd like to see you help Hog. If you can follow up on like his hooks, for example, if you can land a nade on top of them just to help him confirm the kill, that could be really good. That's ideally how I'd like to see you play it. Let's see how it actually goes. Oh, as far as nano targets, I mean, you can nano Soldier's Visor, you could also nano Hog as well. Little passive to start, but totally try to open up for damage. Yeah, so this is what I'm kind of talking about right here, you know. If you have a Roadhog on first point for Gibraltar, oftentimes he is going to do what your Hog's doing. He's going to go up these stairs. He's going to try to like get a quick hook at the people on high ground and finish someone off. I'd like to see you just try to recognize that and just a little bit sooner be at an angle where you can follow up and either shoot or nade the person he hooks just to help him confirm the quick kill. Just because it might be a little bit tough for him to hang around here, especially we can see, you know, everyone's focusing him. He's already low. Those are the type of things you definitely want to think about when you have a Roadhog on your team in general, especially when he's trying to pull something off like this. Okay, we're down both our DPS. A little risky. You can poke, but just don't be too reckless. Your Hog's being kind of reckless though. Yeah, so I don't think you needed the nade there, you know? Lifeweaver dashed, so he heals himself for 50 HP, and you had already shot him. Just try to be a little bit more conservative with nade, especially since it did just get that, you know, that extra 2 seconds. It's on a 12-second cooldown now. So yeah, we just gotta really save that for when we need it. And yeah, your Hog kind of fed there, not your fault. You guys kind of just gotta wait now. Once again, you can poke, but just be safe about it. Like here, you're a little exposed. I'd like to see you rotate where your team is. Okay, nice try. Still, you're exposed. Rotate. Alright, this is better. Once again, see your Hog's trying to make that rotation again. We could be just angling off to support him. If you're doing it, I just want to see you do it a little sooner. I don't think we built nano. Yeah, we didn't build nano quite in time. That's unfortunate. Yeah, nice shots. Just be careful. Sigma's looking at you. Yeah, so I don't necessarily think it was bad to go for the Ashe. I would have liked to see you just kind of back up a little bit as you do it. Just recognize, when you're a little exposed, because, the Sigma came in. I mean, not entirely your fault. Your team proceeded to die right after you got the kill, but yeah.
I go out on my terms.
So we have Nano here. Honestly, you can just Nano Hog. I mean, now that you got a Sojourn, you could think about nanoing her when she builds ults too. Honestly, anybody except Lifeweaver is pretty much a good nano target here, especially comboing with ults. Yeah, I like this. Play with your soldier. Rotate over here. Maybe you can go for a nade. He'd be a little more aggro. Yeah, nice job. I'd like to see you be a little bit more aggressive with damage here, but that's fine. You guys win the fight. I like how, your Lifeweaver used Tree of Life, your Hog invested ult too, you recognize Nano wasn't needed. Nice sleep. I have trouble hitting those Sigma fluxes. Yeah, watch Bap. You don't want to look away from him. He's actively firing at you, but that's fine. He dies. So yeah, you could nano either one of your DPS ults here. I do notice, just in general, it seems like your sensitivity is a little bit high. I don't know, you probably haven't quite figured that out because as you said, you're brand new to PC. Me personally, I use 800 DPI on my mouse and a 5.0 in-game sense. Seems like that'd be quite a bit lower than what you're running right now. At the end of the day, sensitivity is all personal preference, but if you find that you're having trouble aiming, I notice your sensitivity is kind of high. I'd highly recommend trying to lower that a little bit.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Okay. Oh, it's unfortunate you dropped from the high ground, but that's not your fault. I really like that. You slept the Orisa after you nanoed the soldier. So you always have to think about, when you're going to nano somebody, you have to think about what could potentially shut them down. Especially a tank like Orisa or Diva who could mitigate the damage and nullify Soldier's visor. Sleeping them to just take them out of the fight and give Soldier free reign to do what he needs to do. Excellent job. Just wanted to commend you for that. You honestly could have left the Orisa slept, but that's fine. You still kill her. Yeah, be careful. You do not want to duel the Hanzo when he's looking at you. He can one-shot and you can't, but he's dead. And you guys cap. I don't think we need the nade there. I think you were trying to go for a purple, but that's fine. These guys apparently don't know about the spawn switch, pressing interact when your spawn room changes to move to the new one, so we take advantage of that. Nice job. Be a little bit careful here. Nice job. Yeah, rotate to help your Hog. I wouldn't nade Bob in general. Try to save that for, actual players if you can. Especially, the Bob's full HP. They're probably not really going to be healing it. The enemy team isn't going to be healing their Bob, so you probably won't get much value, out of the anti-effect. It'd just be much better on doing it on, one of their squishies or something instead. Yeah, go for the Ashe. Don't tunnel vision. Keep looking at your team. I like it. Perfect. So you got a bunch of ults coming up. Once again, you can think about nanoing any one of your teammates.
I see you.
Like that, you go for shots on the Ashe, but you recognize when you're in danger and you duck. Exactly what you should be doing. I think that might have been a little too early. I would have waited until you guys, you know, committed a little bit more for that nano, but... yeah, so let's actually back that up there. A little bit more. Yeah, we'll do it right here. So you take a lot of damage from the dragon. You nade yourself. You're very, very low HP, as we can see. So you got to play really careful. I wouldn't be opening up here. At the very least, you know, I would definitely be either communicating in voice or pinging to Lifeweaver that you need healing. Yeah, and until you get that or the support passive heals you up enough, you want to just play a little bit tighter and just a little bit safer, because what happens is, because you open up, you were like half HP and you get caught out by the Ashe. Yeah, you just got to recognize your own health bar. Also, don't be afraid to call out either in voice or, you know, pressing the keybind to let your other support know that you need to be healed.
It's go time. Sterben nicht.
Nice work, team. Keep it moving.
I'm here. Keep fighting.
A little early on the sleep, but nice nade. See, that's exactly what you got to do. You guys got Ram to half HP. You throw the nade to just make sure you guys confirm the kill. Shut off the healing and ensure he dies. Perfect on a play by you. Your Junker Queen kind of died fast there, in my opinion. Be careful about this Hanzo. Especially, like, he's looking for you. You don't want to just keep peeking the same area. Like, you're scoping. Yeah, so... he was seeking you out there. You know, he knew that you were playing right here, and he was just sitting there waiting for that headshot. So you just got to be really careful, especially like against a Hanzo, Widow. Honestly, any projectile or hit scan character, like even like Mei or Torb too. You don't want to just keep peeking repeatedly the same area in a very predictable way, because, you know, those heroes will wait for you and just to line up that shot. A couple things you could do, you know, you can, you know, rotate to another place if you can, you know, maybe back up, do some strafe crouching to get yourself over here. Another thing you could do is you could just back up, play really conservative for a few seconds, and kind of juke him into thinking that you're making a rotation. So then, you know, he wastes a couple seconds waiting for you. Then he eventually starts looking at other targets. That's when you poke out and, you know, maybe you can catch him by surprise, do some damage on him. You know, different things you can think about. That's how you want to play against one-shot heroes and general, like, hit scan projectile heroes.
These days I'll end up in Fiji. I have you. Keep fighting.
Careful, nice job getting out of the dynamite range. Yeah, Ram's overextending. You block him off with the Tree of Life, or your Lifeweaver does, and you nade him. Perfect. Yeah, you guys got to be really aggro since they have no tank, but it looks like you're doing that. You guys clean up nice. Yeah, you can just stick around here, you know. Play these pillars, play the doorway. There's a health pack right there if you need it. You know, just play... nice position where you can support your team, get vision of the enemy team, and you have cover you can quickly duck behind. Nice try. It missed, but right idea. Yeah, nice guy. Nice job. You guys cleaned up pretty well there.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle.
Okay, so you can absolutely start here. But me personally, I like to start up on this like high area. Like I'd probably be where Ashe is, you know, just so I can get a spawn nade in. How do you get up here, you may ask? you can actually, you can hop up right here, hop up here. I think you have to hop on this box too. Then you could go to the high ground, and then it's kind of tough, you have to go like right to the corner, but you can make this jump as Ana. And then, you can rotate over. You could be where your Ashe is. Maybe like just get a quick spawn nade out and then duck back, support Ashe as she's poking and fighting. And then, as the enemy team pushes up, you can rotate around here. That's ideally where I like to play on first defense for Gibraltar.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload. Stay focused. We have everything we need. I'm under attack. I have you. Keep fighting.
And be careful about being too exposed. If you're going to play down here, I just want you to play a little bit tighter to cover. You can duck here too, but, just keep in mind they have a Hanzo once again who can one-shot you. They got, Bap and Cassidy who can also do hit scan damage. You don't want to be too exposed, especially from multiple angles. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd slow down a little bit, especially on the sleeps. Diva is especially, you have to be really careful because you have to play around her defense matrix with your abilities. I would just wait until she commits into you guys a little bit more. She drains that DM meter, and you can try to just catch her at a time, when she doesn't have the DM. Instead of, just trying to instantly sleep her as she engages. A good Diva will likely be using DM in that moment. I would ping your team. I don't know if you're communicating in voice. Heal your Sojourn. Yeah, nice try. Like we said, aim's gonna take time. I would, back up. You're way too close here. But you're fine. Yeah, you can play around this corner here. I think it'd be better, you can play around this area. You could also, ideally, if you can get up to the high ground, that would be nice. But, they have a Genji. I kind of understand if you don't feel confident in that matchup having to duel him. But, yeah, definitely, just play a little bit back. You can play over here as they're moving up, and then gradually make your way, like, around the forklift, yeah. That would be good. Yeah, your Ashe gets caught out, not your fault. Yeah, see how they're moving forward? You're a little bit too close now. I'd like to see you back up to where I said. This position isn't terrible. It's just a little bit restrictive, You kind of have to wait for them to turn the corner here. Whereas if you were, like, behind your Sojourn here, you just get better vision to not only help your team, but just go for some early damage on the enemy team as well. Nice job, back away.
Life protects life.
Okay. I like that, you recognize that your Ashe was being contested. She was half HP, and you nanoed her. It's like we were saying yesterday in Fujin Raijin's VOD. Nanoing someone to just keep them alive is absolutely a viable strategy. Huge save by your Lifeweaver. Nice. Alright, so you won the fight. Once again, just think about where you're going to reposition. I would think about, once again, play up here if you can. You can rotate up those stairs there to get to this high ground. If you don't feel confident in the Genji matchup, play back around the forklift.
Okay.
It's a little too close. See how, like, they got a Lucio. They're going to rush on you guys fast. Nice job. I think you might have been able to just go for damage there, but good idea nonetheless. Better safe than sorry with the sleep. Your tank's being a little aggro. That's fine. They got Life Weaver. You just want to be a little bit careful about rotating up here. Honestly, I wouldn't. Just considering that the cart is over here, I wouldn't even think about rotating up this way. Once again, just think about playing back where you know where your tank is. Not just you kind of making that mistake, Ash was too, but I like how it seems like you're recognizing that it's not safe, and yeah, you back out. Your Ash doesn't, unfortunately. Not your fault. Once again, slow down a little bit on the sleeps. Especially, you know, you've only been playing PC, you said a week. It's going to take time. I really want you to just focus on accuracy for now. It's like, I used to be an MMA fighter. I still do jiu-jitsu. That's where my name comes from. We always, you know, we work technique very slowly, then we add speed on at the end. It's the same concept with, you know, using your abilities in Overwatch. Focus on accuracy. Once you get good at that, gradually increase the speed. Back away. Your Zarya's bailing you out. I wouldn't... Try not to continue playing over here. Yeah, this is better. Yeah. I mean, granted, I think the fight would have been lost either way, but... It's fine. Also, good job not wasting Nano there. Recognizing the fight was lost. I'd like to see you get on the high ground, but, you know, your team's already engaging, so you don't really have time at this point. I don't think you would have had time in general, so this is fine. You can play around here. Yeah, nice job. Now that the fight's won, now you can rotate up the stairs and go to high ground. It looks like that's exactly what you're doing. I like it. Yeah, play around with your soldier, your Ashe. Kill your Ashe. Ashe died. Okay, you're going after the Lucio. Just, where's your team? I'm taking it this is what you were talking about with, yeah, I would back out here. Yeah, see, your team's already pushed up. They've taken the space. Now you're in the middle of the fight trying to join, and your Life Weaver's trying to bail you out, but, like, the Genji's just going after you. So let's kind of back that up a little bit. So you're going after... So the Lucio comes in and, you know, engages you. He's not being actively threatening yet, but you go and, you know, you kind of... You know, you're kind of just deciding to take the duel with him, being a little bit aggressive. He hasn't done much to you. He's really just kind of being annoying. Meanwhile, look at what's happened with, you know, your team and the card. They've all pushed over here while you're just focused on this Lucio. This Lucio isn't necessarily trying to kill you. I mean, I'm sure he'll do it if he can, but really he is trying to distract you and make you focus on him so you're not focusing on what you should be doing instead. It's like that's how Red Shell got ranked so high, just by being a nuisance and annoying people and wasting their time. But anyway, you know, if he's not actively threatening you, you can just think about continuously backing up, you know, going back to your team, shoot him, fight as you walk away. But yeah, you don't want to just tunnel vision the 1v1 and not pay attention to what's going on around you. Especially like when you're not low and you're not in imminent danger of dying. Now you are, because you spent all this time focusing him. Now you're like, you have to run basically in the middle of the fight. You're panicking to get back here, and the Genji's just going after you. And yeah, we already watched this. So yeah, oftentimes, I mean, it can be good to kill the Lucio if you can. If you're having trouble, don't let him distract you or waste your time. Always be looking around, especially when you're not in imminent danger.
I'm not finished.
I'll light my own.
There we're going Kiriko. Yeah, I'd be really careful about, you know, swift stepping into the fight like that, especially, you know, after you see like a bunch of your teammates die. I would think about trying to join without swift step and saving that as a means to escape. Fortunately, your Life Weaver saves you. This is good, though. You ducked out of range, and then, I mean, you ducked out of the enemy team's LOS, and then got in range to swift step. A good escape by you.
Under my protection.
Yep. Nice job firing out kunai and healing in between. You could even play on the high ground if you wanted, but this is fine too. Yeah, so let's back that up right there. So you're... I mean, I guess you were taking a little bit of pressure, but I feel like, you know, it'd be better to Suzu your soldier there and then try to swift step maybe to like... excuse me, maybe to like your Life Weaver or Ashe instead. It's a little tough, takes time, but... Especially, you know, you were more than half HP at the moment, but that's fine. You could try to duel the Life Weaver if you want, but you don't want to tunnel vision. I like how you're going near the Tree of Life. That's a smart play. Okay. I don't feel like they could win that fight, so I don't know why the Rhine shattered there. That was weird, but all good. You guys capitalize.
I feel all warm inside.
Nice.
Draw strength from nature. My ultimate is almost ready.
10 seconds remaining.
So we have Kitsune and Visor. We absolutely should try to combo that if we can. So I think that's what you're talking about right there, you know? You kind of panic Suzu'd yourself. Let's actually back that up. So yeah, I mean, Genji does a very good job, you know, going right after the soldier, knowing he's going to Visor. Very well played by him. But what happens is, it seems like you weren't really even looking around, and you kind of just panic Suzu'd yourself and Orisa when you were still full HP. So just in general, not only do you want to combo ults with Soldier, but you want to position yourself. I would just try to position yourself right behind him so you know what he's doing and you can be prepared to enable him. So that's just the general thing with comboing ults. It's like when you're Ana, you nano your Genji. You want him in your sights. You want to know exactly what he's doing. So you can nano him. You can throw a nade on the people he's focusing on. Same concept. And now this is kind of tough to win at this point. Yeah, looks like that's the round. Let's see how the next one goes.
Ready for battle. Ready
Here.
for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Thank you. Stop the payload. Let's do this.
Grenade, nice job. Nice try. Yeah, good shot so far. Yeah, your sensitivity is so high. I keep like checking the what's it called? Checking the replay speed to make sure I'm not going too fast. But yeah, if you think your aim is an issue, like I said, I would absolutely think about just lowering your sense a little bit. Just play around, try to find something that works good for you.
I'm here. Keep fighting. 10 seconds.
You can nade him. Looks like he might die anyway. Oh. Yeah, I would have thought about nading the Rhine there, especially, let's back up. Like right when he charged and was against the wall. Yeah, like right here. That's where I would be thinking about just tossing the nade just to make him have to be just a little bit more wary. Maybe you guys would have been able to finish off the kill, but their Lucio came in, so it's tough. Ooh, I wouldn't have dropped here, though. Yeah, you're caught out. Your team's still up on the high ground. Yeah, so let's back that up. So, your soldier dies. You're rotating back to drop down, but where's your team? Your Zarya, your Lifeweaver, and your Ashe are all still up here. But it seems like you don't realize that, and instead, you drop down right into the enemy team where they can focus you. I would have thought about, you want to just look around, make sure you know where your team is at all times. You could have just waited for Zarya to regroup, go for this push, and you could have played behind her instead. Instead, you kind of drop down, and you're just very easy to focus down, and you get caught out. Yeah, I want you to pay a little bit more attention to where your team is in general. It's happened a few times, like with the Lucio duel. We can think about rotating up to high ground. Nice try. Just in general, when a Genji engages you, I wouldn't use sleep. I would instead just try to throw a nade like at your feet so it hits both you and the Genji. Try to throw it like not directly at Genji just in case he deflects, but that's usually just the best way to like get the Genji a little bit wary to continue engaging, especially when you got a teammate with you to help you out. And then you wait for the deflects to come out, then you can sleep him to finish off the kill if necessary. But yeah, it looks like we're trying to duel the Lucio again. Once again, we just want to see what's happening with the rest of your team. You're just focused on this. You engage the Lucio, and because you hang out here, not only, are you isolated for your team, but Genji realizes you're an easy kill. And he comes in to help. And you died. So once again, if the Lucio's not actively threatening you, you can fight him while you back up, but otherwise just get away. Go to your team. Okay, so we're going Kiriko again. Once again, just be a little bit careful about swift stepping into the fight, but I do understand you want to get here as soon as possible. Beautiful, beautiful Suzu, though. That really helped your team secure the kill. Nice. Let's see how the next round goes.
Ready. Ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Escort to the payload. And this will go smoothly. I'm here. Keep fighting. I see you.
Okay. We could be a little bit more aggressive now that they lost their tank. Yeah, you can rotate up here. Your Sojourn's controlling the high ground. Follow up. Go for some shots. Right idea. You could think about like hopping up on the box and playing up with your Sojourn. Playing over here. Things you can think. Actually, I think playing over here if your DPS are here would probably be better. But yeah, things you can think about. This is fine too, though. Just want to be careful if they, if they turn the corner and you're very exposed. You might need to play a little bit tighter. You might need to rotate here, go into like server room behind your Life Weaver. But yeah, things you should think about. Your Sojourn LOSs you, not your fault in the slightest. Nice try. Yeah, this is fine. Rotate the server. Junker Queen's a little aggro. But yeah, it looks like you guys lose this. But there's only 13 seconds left, so, you got nobody between yourself and the enemy team. I would just be thinking about, you got your Life Weaver here. I get if you want to push the card a little bit, but you want to think about backing up, and you want to just get away so you don't, you don't get caught out and staggered. And then your team, when your team comes back to recontest in overtime, they have no Ana. That'd be very terrible to happen. But it looks like you're backing up. Yeah, this is exactly what I want to see you doing. It's not what I want to see your Life Weaver doing. So you made the right play. You gradually backed up, just enough so you were safe, but still close enough that you can actively, engage and support your teammates as they come. It was like 4 seconds left when Life Weaver died, so there was no need to contest the objective yet. So yeah, poor play by him. You did the right thing, though. I just want to commend you for that. And kind of show you the difference. Because now it's going to be a little bit tough. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I blame you, Life Weaver, for that at the end. I think you made the right play. But yeah, that's the game. Nice job overall. I think you're doing pretty solid considering you're new to PC. I would just continue working on your aim. I would lower your sensitivity, see if that helps you out, and I want you to just slow down in general, especially with your abilities. Focus on accuracy. Then as you're able to accurately land your abilities, you can gradually increase the speed. The other thing too, just in general, I just want you paying more attention to your team. Don't tunnel vision like the Lucio while your team's, the enemy team's pushing up, taking space, and then you end up getting isolated. We saw that happen a couple times. Also, if you're going to combo ults with one of your teammates, just know where they are, play behind them, so you are ready to support them in the moment. Other than that, that's all I have for now. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. If anyone would like to request a VOD review, check the link in the description, and best of luck with your climb.